Hey guys, Mike, IronTrap Garage, and we are going to unload this 34 that we bought in the last video. So the plan today is to unload everything, go through and see what we have that's for the car and extra parts, and then try to bolt this back together, give it a little bit of a bath. It's very dusty and dirty. The inside's filled with dirt, and the frame could use a little bit of a wash. So we're gonna do our best, get this out, get some new wheels, at least new tires. This tire has seen better days, and then try and go through some of the parts and stuff that we got. There's some small block Chevy engines, small block Chevy, big block Chevy, or no, this is the big block, that's the small block. And there's just a bunch of assorted parts, not a ton, but get this out, get it cleaned up at least and rolling. It does not roll real well. That rear tire, the tube broke, so we had to drag it in with a flat tire. So get this out, go through the parts a little bit, bolt it together, and hopefully by the end, it'll be all bolted together and look like a car again. And this one, I think we're gonna just put up for sale, and hopefully someone can treat this thing right and get it back on the road. So let's get started. All right, so we're doing a little swap-a-roo. I'll show you. This is what we started with over here. It's got real small tires in the back, big white walls in the front. I'm not sure why, but we're swapping it around, give it a little bit better stance so it looks better. Matt's inside swapping tires. Big ones on the rear, little ones in the front, and nose down look. Finish this side, swap to the other, give it a bath, bolt some body panels on, and she's gonna look completely different. Console?
For what?
I'm not sure.
For the car?
Not for this, for a different car.
Yeah, I want that.
Hey, do you want to run the impact?
What impact?
Right here.
Whoa. Hmm?
You want to run that? Yeah. Wait,
Oh,
it's-
this is heavy.
Hold on. Dad, use the trigger.
Wow. Wow.
Careful with that, please. So you don't drop any? Drop anything? Just like this, 2 hands.
Do, 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 do. No, no.
So I'll grab the other front fender, we'll bring it over to the other side. Figure out how it's all going to fit on. That's the idea. You just set it over there. So just gonna line up these holes right. Is that hanging behind the car, or is it?
No, it's not behind it.
Is it almost flush?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we're hoping for. Just get this. Hoping I can get. That has to drop down. This edge here goes behind the running board. There you go.
I see the soles.
I guess it's not a
Yeah. Yeah, it's a dorm the first year, and then the second year it's like a nicer dorm with more rooms,
Right.
and then you can just get a house after that.
Old living almost after a year.
Well, when you get to house, let us know. We can stop through on our way.
Yeah,
on
we,
road
need a
trips.
place, we might need a couch to crash on. We're driving through Ohio. There you go. There you go. Right about there. What are they, 5/16? Very small. Let's see.
I think it's like a ring. leave the hood out just in case we get the grill on today. No, it does not. Yes.
Oh yeah, pull right back.
so it took a day or so, put the coupe together. I just washed it. Looks fantastic. Washed all the old barn dust off, but we'll end there. We're gonna start in here, show you kind of some of the stuff we got. We did a bunch of research on the small block and big block stuff. I think, obviously no expert, but we'll show you guys what we got. So, all the big block Chevy stuff, we are 99% sure. 65 Corvette, good 396 stuff. So, got a block, pair of heads, intake manifold, intake manifold, it's a factory aluminum intake, heads, exhaust manifolds. I think we have the correct carb as well. So that's it's a very, very desirable engine. We're going to be offering that for sale as a complete unit. We are missing, we found the main caps, I lied. We have the main caps. We're just missing some of the like push rods and hardware and stuff, but it's a pretty decent engine. It looks like it had machine work done. Looks like it has brand new, it's hard to tell, brand new cam bearings in it. It looks like it's had some work. So it's a pretty decent unit. Power glide. There's two T10s. Bunch of just small block, big block parts, camshaft, that kind of stuff. We did find a Mallory small block Chevy distributor. These are always, easy quote-unquote sellers for us. A bunch of air cleaners. The small block Chevy I think is a 69 327. I have to rerun the numbers, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So that'll be for sale as a core again. The heads, rotating assemblies in it. I think that might be the camshaft, not positive. And then there's just stuff. The guy had a bunch of different cars. There's some Corvette parts mixed in. I forgot about this over here. 67 Corvette vinyl wrapped hardtop. It sat outside for a small timer. This might have happened in the garage, but it's there. The glass is solid. The stainless is there. All the latches are there. Going to clean this up. Corvettes at Carlisle is going on, I think, or already happened. We're going to be listing this before that. This video comes out in a couple weeks. So I'm going to list this before that. Hopefully we find a buyer. Same with the 65 big block. Hopefully we can find a Corvette specialist that needs it, because we did look up the numbers. It's an early production. It has the date coding is B, which is February. They didn't offer these till April or May, I think. So this is a very early production 65 big block Chevy, which is pretty rare. So we didn't know any of this when we got it. We kind of just fingers crossed it was something good. So, and we'll move on to the stuff for the car. So it had these Plymouth 49, I believe they're 49 Plymouth bumpers on it. We're going to include them with the car because they've been cut and re-welded to fit. So they're kind of useless for 49 Plymouth. But this is all the extra parts, not extra parts, parts that aren't bolted on. Garnish molding, missing the rear window and one windshield garnish molding. The windshield is destroyed. It's back there on the trash can. This is the only bummer, is this sat somewhere and it's a lost cause. It's pretty bad on all. Fortunately, the top's bad too, so you can't even save it. So we're probably just gonna save it for the brackets. The rest is unfortunately junk. Headlights, the rear roll down window assembly with the drain tray, a bunch of steering parts. He took the steering box apart, which was in a million pieces. Headlights, seats. So we're not sure what the seat is, but it was modified to fit the car. Rumble seat is there, top and bottom cushion. Steering box is there. He had some Gemmer box with some different pieces put together. I think it's all there. It's all in that bin over there. But we didn't try to put it together just because we're missing the drag link and stuff. But I'll show you the goods. This thing cleaned up beautifully. It looks super nice, super solid. Really the only rust hole is right there on the door. There's some lead work over some rust, but it presents super well. It's a super solid car. So I'll show you, hopefully this thing stays. So engine bay, it's got a different front cross member, setback small block Chevy. There's some extra holes in the frame, but the frame's pretty solid. They did cut out the K member for transmission mount and stuff, but I mean the bones are super solid. The doors, the latches need some oil, but they do open and close. Doesn't look like the doors have had patches. It was an original Cordoba gray, and this is the GM color that was sprayed on top. Floors are pretty solid. Obviously there's going to be some rust holes, but I mean this thing was full of dirt, which is amazing. That's not worse. You can see there's some patches in here in the quarters, which is just normal stuff. The trunk lid, you can kind of see, has original Cordoba gray paint on the bottom because it was a rumble seat car, so the springs are on it, so they couldn't paint the bottom side. But roofs got some lead in it, but it's pretty solid. I mean 34 5 windows this solid, you know, it's not broken in half. The floors are in it, everything bolted up pretty easy. They don't pop up for sale, you know, very often. It's a very solid coupe for someone to turn back into an old hot rod. This was a fun one. It's, you know, not every day you get to drag out a 5 window that's been sitting since the 60s. So thanks guys for watching. We appreciate it, and let us know what you would do with this. Turning it back into a setback small block Chevy with that GM color would be the right ticket. So thanks guys for watching. We appreciate it. Catch you later.